Hi, so my name is Renee. I'm with rockallphotography.com, and today I have Dash Cooper of the band Co-op. And first off, thank you for taking the time out to give me a call today so we can talk about what you got going on right now.
Absolutely, man.
So, for those unfamiliar with Co-op, can you describe, the band's sound, how long y'all been a band?
We are a classic rock band mixed with modern overtones. So we've got that classic rock groove underneath, and then we've got the heavy modern guitar over the top of it. We think that's a really good blend, and people seem to dig it.
Yes, it seems from the single that I think you have right now, which is called "Sleep," that's gives the fans an idea what your sound is, right?
That's definitely one of our songs. The new single that's just coming out now is called NOW, and that's a little more of a heavy, groovy, kind of dirty, gritty rock song.
Right, and if you don't mind me saying, it fits perfect with your vocal tone that you have.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah.
It sounds really rough, and it fits the music very well.
Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah. So y'all have actually, from what I was reading, been a band since 2014. Is that correct?
Yeah, we've been a band since about 2014. We've had a couple member turnovers in the meantime, and in the last 6 months, we've had all the guys come into the band. There's four of us now, so we've got Jeremy Tabor on guitar, we've got Justin Schwarzentrooper on bass, we have Nick Span on drums, and we have me doing vocals.
Yeah. So, going a little bit before that, I mean, you grew up with music. Were you in a band previously before Co-op?
I was in a band previously. I was in a band called Runaway Phoenix. We started that in about 2003 or 2004, and we really just did that to have some fun, and then I ended up going to college, and we kind of, terminated that band. And after I was done with college, I realized I still wanted to pursue a musical career, so we jumped right back into Co-op, started a new band.
Yeah, so it's pretty much in the genes. It's kind of hard to run away from.
It is.
So you're currently writing. Is it a full length LP or EP right now?
It's a full length album. It's about to be released on June 15th.
Okay.
And it's under EMP Label Group under Dave Ellison of Megadeth.
Right. So how was the writing process for this album? Did y'all have a lot of songs coming in, or did you go into the studio and create the songs?
Oh, we had a lot of them already pre-written. A couple of them were written in the studio, but you can kind of tell there's a mixture between both the stuff we wrote out of the studio and in the studio, because the album's kind of like a half and half kind of thing. It's almost like half kind of groovy stoner rock and then half modern classic rock. So it's a really good blend, and people seem to like how much variety they get on the record.
Yeah, and which is something that's kind of not to say cliche as in fresh of that sound, but it's nice that some bands are, and a band like yourself are coming back with that sound, that old school sound with a modern blend to it, instead of what you constantly hear on the radio.
Yeah, and it's something, it's like that's what I grew up with, and that's what we're moving towards, so we figured why not blend them together.
Right. So on the writing process, when y'all were in the studio, was it mainly, one person coming up with, the ideas for the song, or is it a group effort?
It's definitely a group effort. We everybody comes in with a piece of music, and we like to kind of do the shotgun method, where you kind of just spit something out, and everybody picks up the pieces, and they're like, oh, that sounds cool, and that doesn't work here, So we all work together and try to create these songs pretty much 25% at a time.
Yeah. So. Yeah, I guess is the album pretty much done? It's in the mixing phases now?
Oh yeah, no, it's done. It's all done.
Oh yeah, excellent. So along that lines, when you were recording, do you have any special guests or any surprises that may surprise any fans or new people coming into listening to you?
There may be. I'm not allowed to say anything, but there may be something going on. We don't know yet.
Yeah. There may or may not be.
There may or may not be. That is a good way to say it.
Yeah. So y'all actually also have a short tour coming up with Flaw, is that correct?
Yeah, we're actually on tour with Flaw right now. We're in Minneapolis, Minnesota today, heading over to Eau Claire, Wisconsin tonight for a show.
Excellent. And how's that been?
It's been great, man. We're just freezing our butts off, though, because we're from Arizona, so we know nothing about the cold.
Right. I can understand that. I'm from Texas, and we rarely see snow.
Yeah.
So how has the reaction been for after your shows? Fans coming up and thanking you for the breath of fresh air.
No, it's been great, man. We've been out with Flaw and the Crowned, both really great bands. Both have great draws. They're bringing a lot of people to the shows, and we're just gaining new fans every night, and people are digging the music, and it's been a blast.
Yeah. Now at these shows, do I know some bands have like pre-order cards? Do y'all have that available at shows also?
We actually do have some pre-releases of the album with us on hand,
Yeah.
but we're only allowed to give them out at shows.
Oh, really? Well, that's good. That way, every city you go, word of mouth spreads.
Yeah, man, word of mouth, it really helps.
Yeah, that's great. So after this tour that you have with Flaw, is there anything else you got planned?
We will be doing a summer tour. We're not exactly sure where we're going yet, but it will be in support of the album coming out June 15th.
Yeah. Now, some bands tend to tour like about a year and a half. Is that, maybe the goal going in after this release?
I mean, it really depends on the traction that the record gets. I'm an antsy person, so I'm already eager to write the next record.
Oh, really?
I'm just kind of one of those people that's like, something new, something new, something new. That's kind of my personality.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it just depends how everything goes. If people are like digging the record, we'll probably take our time. But if it's going okay, and we think we have enough time to get in there and start writing, a follow-up record that's deserving of, basically our second album. I mean, I think we'll do it earlier.
Yeah. Now, along saying that you're an antsy person, do you right now when you're on tour, do you have like you're writing lyrics or riffs or anything like that as you go along?
I definitely write lyrics. I have a little notebook that I write everything down in, and it's just basically on my iPhone. I'll write it in the notes. It's just if I think of something, it's like I can really play off this idea. So I'm just gonna write this down. Just so I don't forget.
Yeah. So it's a constant writing process. I guess because there are some bands that like when they're on tour, they're like, nope, we're not writing while we're on tour. Yep. It's only playing music, and others are like, no, we're constantly writing.
Sometimes I'll wake up in the middle of the night and I'll have an idea, and I won't have my phone on me, and I have to just convince myself it probably wasn't that good of a lyric anyway.
Right. If I didn't write it down, it wasn't important. So, coming into once the release is out, you have been around for a little bit. Is there any bands that you would love to tour with, and why is that?
If I could open for the Foo Fighters on a tour, I would just die.
Oh my God!
Those guys are the coolest.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the only bands just keeping rock and roll alive.
Yeah.
That, and, I love that band Airborne.
Oh yeah.
The AC/DC kind of sounding guys. I mean, those guys just kill it.
Yeah, I haven't seen them live yet, but I know exactly who you're talking about.
I got to see them one time, and they were phenomenal.
Oh yeah.
It's like they're just giant balls of energy on stage. It's huge.
Yeah, that's excellent. So far, I guess with your live setup right now, is it pretty much stripped down and then just focusing on the music when you play?
Yeah, pretty much. We actually had 5 pieces in the band. We had another guitar player, but unfortunately, before the tour, he took a spill off a bike and broke his arm.
Oh no!
So we actually had to retool the whole thing with one guitar player. So it's been an adjustment, and it's been pretty interesting, but we're figuring it out. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not like you can say, well, let's go ahead and put everything on hold. Now, it's like, unfortunately, the band has to keep going.
Yeah, the train don't stop.
Exactly. Either get on or get run over.
Absolutely. That's how you got to do it.
Yeah. So with your music that you have, with this album that you have coming out, did you have like an overall theme lyrically of what you were putting out?
Not necessarily. It was really more like, just like a conglomeration of the ideas and the thoughts that I had in my head, and a lot of, just a lot of ideas that the other band guys had. They're like, what if we wrote a song about this? Or what if we wrote a song about this? Just everybody's opinions and personal feelings and stuff like that. It's really cool.
Yeah, that is nice because, there are some other, bands that are like only one person writes the lyrics, which, you just get one viewpoint.
Well, I mean, I do write the lyrics myself, but I do take everybody's ideas and personal experiences and what they want to write about. And if they bring me something, I'll say, hey, I'd like to incorporate this, but I'd like to write it like this. And I'm very respectful of people because if they bring lyrics to me, and they're good, I'm going to use them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like if I can improve upon them,
Yeah.
And I think, and then they did that too. I think that's, just a better thing for everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, but at least you're taking that input.
Oh yeah, I'm not a closed off person at all. I'm definitely one of those people that's very open to listening and everything.
Yeah, that's good to know. Now, with your music, that you're other than having a good time playing live, what do you wish to accomplish with your music that you have coming out?
Honestly, I would love to just springboard forward. I'd love to get on some bigger tours. I would love to get on, like I said, a bigger tour. I would love to get out on the road more constantly.
Yeah.
Because I would like to, obviously, anybody would love to make music a career, and it's a very hard career to be in because sometimes the money's not always there. But
Right.
It's something that I think is possible if you work very, very hard at it and you're constantly doing it. If it's something where you tour for 3 weeks, you get off, and then wait a couple months and tour again, you're just not going to do anything. You've got to gain traction by being on the road quite a bit.
Right. And I've seen some bands that they'll tour maybe like a couple weeks and then they're off, and then people just kind of forget about them. You kind of have to be constantly touring, constantly putting music out, so you're not forgotten. Like you mentioned, getting that traction.
Yes.
So, what's been so far your favorite part of being on tour? This part of tour.
Oh, just meeting the new bands and meeting new fans. It's been really cool. Flaw has been nothing but gracious to us. They're a really great headline band and nothing but professionals. Same with the Crown. Those guys have been on a bunch of tours and they know what's up. And we're kind of the rookies out here. We haven't really been to the Midwest before, so it's been super fun.
Yeah. So, for anybody that's new to your music, where can fans find you online?
You can find us on our social media right now. We're building a website that'll be up and running in the next couple months. But right now, all of our stuff is available through social media: Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. I think our handle is Coop Band, COOP Band, or it's co_op band.
Okay.
On Instagram, because they won't let you use the dash, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
So on your socials, or eventually when your website gets built, is there going to be pre-orders that people can get on?
Yes, there's going to be pre-orders. There's going to be all of our merch will be available. We're going to have an online store. It's going to be really cool.
Yeah, and I'm assuming you're planning bundles, signed albums.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we'll have big bundle packages for everybody to get whatever they want.
Yeah, well, that's great. So, what has been, being in the music industry, what has been your favorite part so far? Is it, the actual performance, or the fans' reactions, or just, yourself having a good time?
Definitely the fans' reactions and performing is one of the biggest things. We had a show where we opened up for Alice Cooper and Motley Crue in Phoenix, and it was I had a very surreal moment during that concert because we were the opening band that night, and as soon as we came out, they don't use like the full light show
Right.
for the opening acts. So we get out there and we start playing our first song, and you kind of see the first like maybe 5 rows of people.
Yeah.
And everyone's sitting down, and you're just jamming your first song, and you're like, okay, I'm comfortable, this is cool, And as soon as we hit the last chord of the song, the lights went on, and everybody stood up, and there was 25,000 people there, and you're just going, holy crap. It was just that kind of rush that you get when you just realize that it's a lot bigger than you thought it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that was really cool. That was one of those moments I'll probably never forget.
Oh yeah, and that's something that it seems like it's almost like there's the chase right there. Like, I want this.
That's the hook, man, right there. It's like if you get that little taste, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to do this.
Right. That's good to know. So, any last words for fans listening to this interview once it goes live?
Yeah, please feel free to check us out at our social media. We'd love to meet you and friend you. And please stay tuned for our album coming out June 15th. And we'll do pre-orders on our website pretty soon.
All right. Awesome. Sounds great, Dash. Again, thank you so very much for taking the time out during the tour time. I wish you all the best, and I hope you have a great tour.
Absolutely, man. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure.
Okay. Have a great day, okay?
You do the same.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.